And
Hello, Ebony here.
right, so we are here to do a walkthrough of Where Darkness Dwells, Shadow Kingdom. Now, I've decided to bring Ebony on this one because this, as you might have seen on the disclaimer at the beginning of the video, that is basically this mod does depict violence and sexual violence against women and imagery that some people might find a bit upsetting. And I wanted to get just out of a curiosity kind of wise, in a way, for storytelling wise and stuff like that, is to get the story seen from a woman's perspective. Because obviously I'm a man, obviously some of this stuff is obviously a little bit different to me than it would be possibly from a woman's perspective.
Very true, yes.
But so we'll get on to that kind of political stuff later. But I say political, it's not political, but I'm just going to use that political as a word. But yeah, so we're going to start through this, and we are starting here in the basement of Jorvaska, and we need to come to Kodlak, this whole room here. And what we are looking for is this little note here: rumored vampire activity.
Ooh.
So when you read the note, as you can see at the top in the corner, it got map updated.
Yay.
Alright, so let's have a little reading note. So, Kodlak. My men have been getting reports of rumoured vampire activity and sightings within the hold. Unfortunately, with the political tensions and dragon attacks, I cannot afford to spare any of the guard to go and investigate. If you have the time, I ask you to send someone from the companions to look into this, as I do not need a potential third-party threat attacking the city or the people of the hold. If you do investigate and turn up with evidence that it has all just been speculation and rumours, I will compensate you for your time. If you do perceive some form of threat and deal with this threat, then I'm sure some more septims can be passed into one's pocket. Unfortunately, all the accounts of the supposed sightings are all jumbled up and unclear, except that they all say that the sightings seem to be near the lonely mountain of the tundra. So if you do investigate, then I would suggest that you start looking there. Jarl Balgruth the Greater. So actually, I'm just going to take that. Oh, it's been updated again apparently. Multiple updates to my map. It'll just be the same location.
Okay.
Alright.
It's been updated twice.
Yes, apparently. Right, so the lonely mountain of the tundra. Now, obviously, there's never anything referenced in the game as the lonely mountain of the tundra.
No.
So we're going to have a look at the map, and as you can see, a map marker has now been added over here, the lonely mountain of the tundra.
Ooh.
So what we're going to do is obviously we're going to want to go there, but we can fast travel there. But obviously, first off, I've got to get outside because I can't fast travel when I'm indoors, because apparently during fast travel doors are invincible. Right, now that we're back outside, we are going to go travel to the lonely mountain of the tundra. Alright, so here we are. As you can see, we have just obviously just turned out in the middle of nowhere. Now, I've already had a couple of people who've been playing on this mod struggle with this very first bit about how to find this apparent vampire activity.
Come on, guys, you should know. Come on.
I don't blame them. It's probably not an area that people investigate heavily. And, you know, naturally, you would probably think to go to that cave marker over there.
Yeah?
That's probably
I would.
naturally where you would need to go.
Yeah.
And, you know, kind of, because you do want to go in its, roughly sort of in its direction, because you're going to want to go basically west. So you're just going to go over here, and around here, and just carrying on around, and then you're looking for that structure down there, and that is your first destination.
Okay, I wouldn't have dreamed of going down there.
Oh, there you go, now you know. But it is just basically, you just need to go west, pretty much, from the marker that you fast travel to. So now we gotta go and deal with a whole bunch of vampires. Have I got my sword? I got my sword, but do I have my shield? Now I do. If you hear the dragon sound then, don't worry, that's not a dragon coming to attack me, that's just a sword. Alright, so we're gonna go deal with these vampires now. Alright, that's that vampire down now. Yes, there's gonna be a lot of explosions. Probably far too many explosions for me to count. Yeah, so we go around this way, just make sure I've got pulse rush equipped just in case. Because these aren't low level vampires, you know, they're kind of like high level vampires. Could do all this bullshit with numbing out. Gotta keep an eye on my health. There's the other vampire. Where are you all? They're all over there. And I now have the vampire disease. So that's something to keep an eye out, especially since it makes sense. You are going against a lot of vampires. Problem is, I don't have enough magicka because they've drained it all. Thank you very much for that. I'm gonna have a few of those. Alright. Okay. Give you a few smacks. I think give you a few smacks, that means die. Right, and that's you. There's somebody else around here somewhere. Is that someone on my side? Oh no, they're not on my side.
Bobby, they're vampires, they've died once.
Yeah, well, they're gonna die all over again. There's someone around here.
There's one man there.
Ah, so that's all the dens done and dealt with. But yeah, so you will be mixing in with a more sort of kind of slightly higher level vampires in this one. They're not gonna be like blooded vampire or vampire fledgling. You know, they're gonna be sort of like mid to high level vampires. So
Okay.
we'll need to bear that in mind. So when you come to the campsite, yeah, you can obviously have a look around the campsite. You can see that you got some vampire cattle, there's a whole bunch of other vampiric kind of styled stuff. And just some stuff you can use. For some reason, the male vampire cattle doesn't make a sound, but the female one does, and I don't know why.
Probably because that's a prompt of what's coming.
Possibly, but that's something that's already in game. So God only knows.
Don't know. Maybe because women seem to be more vulnerable than men.
Possibly. But then if you come over into the corner, as you can see, we got a whole bunch of bloody corpses, dead people.
Dead people.
Dead women, dead men, dead children, dead vampire.
Nice.
Dead ass pile.
Basically, a dead pile.
Yeah, just a dead pit. Alright, so when you're here, you're going to want to come into this little shack.
It's the love shack.
I don't know if love is a good choice of words for this mod. And then you got,
Probably not.
Yeah. So then you got expanding hunting areas.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to have a little read on that one. Our hunting grounds are still limited for the time being, but we have been able to expand into Solitude. The new sanctuary can be found near the temple in Solitude.
Okay.
But remember, I require the souls of the children. Without those souls, then Remnant's plan cannot take effect and the unborn prince will not grow. Once you have the souls, though, you can do what you please with the bodies. D.
Oh no, we're going to kill children, aren't we?
Well, this mod does turn off the children's invulnerability.
Yes.
There is a reason why I have had to turn off the children's invulnerability. But yeah, this mod does make it able to kill children, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, so we're going to go off to Solitude. Now this is another note that does add a map marker, but this one takes you directly to where you need to go, because it's a very small thing that would be quite hard to find. But we're going to take that note. But also, who's D?
Who is D?
I'm going to find out who D is. Well, we'll probably eventually find out who D is. But, let's have a look, see if you got anything worth looting.
Why didn't you take the gold?
I did take the gold.
Oh, okay. I wasn't watching.
No, you weren't.
Tut tut.
Dun dun dun. Alright, So for the Solitude Sanctuary, you are going to want to go to basically this one little marker here.
Yeah, nice and easy to find in the middle, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to try and move back if I can. Oh, wait a minute, I got to mod that alters Solitude a little bit. I'm stuck. So I'm going to be... no, I don't know. So yeah, if you have a mod that makes alterations, like little alterations and stuff to Solitude, you may run into one or two little small problems. But basically, the reason why the map marker is exactly where it needs to be
Better not get me sick.
is because it's this.
Okay, that is one thing in Solitude that I've never even looked at before.
Yeah. So that's where you actually get the map marker right there, whereas the Lone Mountain one's a little bit off.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just more of a guidance to help you out a little bit.
Thank you, babe.
Right, so let's go and have a look in the Solitude Sanctuary. Alright, and here we go. In the Solitude Sanctuary, I was about to say, I need to remember which one this one actually is, but I know which one it is now. So we're gonna get out me trusty dragon's bow. Hopefully Zubri doesn't go off ahead of me like he did in testing. Therefore then makes it a bit hard to do all the sneaking shots. And you might have saw there's a little death hound.
Yeah.
And a weird bat-like creature behind him.
Ooh.
So, deal with him. And deal with the cameras up. Oh, he moved.
He saw you shooting for him.
Right. Okay, come on, now that's just cheating. And now somebody brought the fucking bolt back to life. Fine. Problem is, I got all my followers moving, pushing me out of the way, so I can't actually do anything. Right, I'm just gonna take them. Come here.
Well, that's the whole point of having followers.
No, the whole point of having followers is for them to help you, not push you out of the way. I'll just take a couple of shots.
Well, you know, they are.
Okay, this guy seems to be a bit. Oh no, he's not brain damaged. He is now.
Headshot.
I mean, yeah, he's brain damaged now. Though. Look at him.
Yeah, he's pretty fucked.
Ah, so that's him. And then from these Camazots, there is a female and a female equivalent to these. They're not all just male. But
hang on. Disclaimer: he said male and female, but he did just say female and female.
But basically, when you kill him, they will have like a bunch of randomized stuff on them. So I mean, I've got that, so it actually might be better than what I'm already wearing. Actually, so look. Yep, that's actually better than what I'm wearing, so I'm going to wear that one instead. And then, you know, you got a bit of gold, black grand soul gem, and just some other random stuff that you can take if you want. I'm not going to take it, so I don't really need it. So there's a little storage area. Here we got a wagon with some dead people on it. Dead man, dead woman, dead vampire, almost fallen into the pit. Just getting down there. Because if you adjust the camera, as you can see, it's just a pit full of dead people.
It's just a giant pit full of dead people.
Yes. Dead women, dead men, dead children. You know, if they're down there, they're dead.
Nothing too suspect at the moment.
If we go down here, got a little, just a place where you can do on the fly smithing, possibly find a little bits of extra loot, like some vampire armor, some steel ingots, some steel swords. These ones you can't take, that's because I couldn't be bothered to spend 15,000 years setting all this up.
Fair enough, babe.
We still have Oddie. In the previous episode.
Yes. He's still sticking around for now, isn't he?
So now the question is, do I go straight on or do I go left? Which way should I go?
Left.
Alright, so you want me to go left. Okay. Do a little wee bit of sneaking. An ancient vampire down here somewhere. Where are you?
I'm sure he'll come out from the shadows in a minute.
normally there's normally two vampires. Oh, there's one. Where's the other one? Oh, he was in the Apollo 4 shrine. Well, Zubri got in the way of that bloke shot.
Oh, how could you do that? Oh.
I ain't gonna worry about that vampire. Ow, what the hell is going on? Oh, there's more, there's another vampire. Oh, you know what, I was gonna let them deal with that. Or they, oh no, she's gonna, oh, fine. You can't seem to do a lot of damage to this dude. Oh,
No,
body.
he's a bit stronger than them.
Fuck you. Right, you're cool. I mean, unfortunately, Oddie got an arrow in the butt.
Poor Ozzy.
But he seems to be fine.
Yeah, the power of healing has sorted them.
Yep. So we got that vampire here, and hey, we decided to just use the ritual room.
Yeah.
Where if you come, okay, there we could get a little bit of loot. We have a corpse that's been cut up into pieces. A very conspicuous wound.
Yeah.
And then if you look to your left, very conspicuous bodies. Little tiny
people.
Yes, little tiny bodies. And then we got, now this person technically isn't dead. They're sedated.
Brilliant.
But I am a fair man in my twisted mind of dark and macabre, and there is also a sedated man. So it wasn't just the women who were technically being abused. There was also men being abused at the same time.
Yes, because the men were only useful for one thing. That's why they were being abused.
But then the women were being abused for the exact same thing. We'll cover, obviously this kind of thing gets covered a bit more further in the story.
Yes.
For now, we're going to go that, and have we got mysterious chests?
Oh, what's in there?
A ton of black soul gems.
Take them. Soul gems are rare.
Yeah, but it's also, you also do have to think about it like this. The story said that she needs the souls of children. You use soul gems to trap souls. There's 23 soul gems in here, and and 13 of them are filled. So that means, at least at the moment, 13 children have died.
See, this is unfair to children. I really don't know what goes on in your head sometimes.
Stuff.
How
I mean, you can look in here. I mean, there's one of the dead victims in there with his family.
Yeah, how bad is that?
And you come to here, and there's, oh dear, dead children. Got dead children in there. You got a dead headless child in the cage there. I mean, they are actually literally headless. They got no head. Dead bloke up there. Blah blah blah. You got another set of cattle. Obviously, the kind of area where they would sleep. So children dead, women dead, men dead.
Everyone is dead.
Everyone's just being abused, killed. Souls changed around. This is just completely full of blood and bloody bones, so obviously they're eating people as well.
How unfair! Like, how unfair to the human race at this point.
Yeah, but the human race sucks. But then we've also got soul farming. It's the next note.
Oh no. Go on then.
Now I know there have been some concerns onto what I require, but be rest assured, this seemingly impossible task will be worth your devotion and efforts. I have our people going through the tomes of the Shadow Court Library to find a solution to increase the consummation vessels' birth rates and lowering the gestation period. This sanctuary will be used as the sole farming base of operations, but do not fret, I will commune with Moloch Ball and ask him for assistance with your task. If we uncover anything that will aid you in your task, I will be sending our messenger from the Shadow Court to deliver what we discover. But do please keep in mind that they will be coming from Markarth, so it will take a few days to reach you. If you make any discoveries yourself, then please send word to the sanctuary in Riften's Beggar's Row, as the sanctuary's messenger is based in the Riften sanctuary, and has the only key to the Shadow Court that I will allow to be used outside of the Shadow Court. Remember, for Remnant and Moloch Baal's vision to become true, I need those souls to feed the unborn prince. D.
Now, D is a very, very horrible person.
There's also, but then also looking into it, so they are effectively artificially altering the women.
Yes.
So therefore, then they will become pregnant more frequently.
Yes.
They will give birth much more quickly.
Yes.
And as some of the imagery suggests, maybe not always willingly.
No.
It's not working
It's
good.
not. It's not looking good. Not looking good for women at the moment.
No. I mean, these people have just been left to fucking just rot and decay.
Rot and decay.
I mean, look at it. You've got the little tiny infants in there just rotting and decaying. I mean, they could have at least eaten them.
No.
But no, they've left them to rot and decay. I mean, hey, at least you get to find a nice treasure chest on the way back up.
No.
Yeah, that's not the best. Yeah, that's not the best bonus.
That's not the best bonus in the world. I really don't know what to say right now. You do know this. I don't know what to say.
Oh, you can leave your thoughts for the end and let me know at the end. So, right. So, we are going to now move off to Riften. And off to Riften's Beggar's Row.
To find a key.
Yep. Alright. And here we are at Riften, which is technically the next city we need to go to. And we need to go to Beggar's Row. Now, obviously, probably a large chunk of you are probably going to know where Beggar's Row is.
Yeah.
But for those, just in case if you don't know where it is, what you need to do is you just come up this way, go down these stairs down here, and basically go through that door where that guy just went. There you go, Beggar's Row.
Nice, yeah.
So it's a very simple, very easy place to find, so that's why this one doesn't get a map marker.
Yeah, because it's easy to find.
Yep. Alright, so let's go into Beggar's Row.
Beggar's Row.
Alright, so once you're in Beggar's Row, you're going to basically look to your right.
Yeah.
And go down here to this trapdoor to the disused tunnel.
Ooh.
And then we just go down the trapdoor. And here we are. The disused tunnel.
Let's follow the tunnel.
But we're going to sneak.
Why are we sneaking?
Because you don't know what's in the tunnel. There could be anything in this tunnel.
Charge at it, and you can deal with it.
Can you see the thing? Can you see the silhouette?
Yes.
That's what's in the tunnel. So we're going to want to be sneaky like.
And you missed.
This thing has weird hit detection. Oh, you know what? There's the bow. I don't want sword. Come here. I'll do some fisty cup against you. There you go, we're just going to beat you up stuff.
Go on. Show it who's boss.
And brrr. Hey, you see, we got the female equipment here. But this one, for some odd reason, this needs to wear a sort of like a push-up bra, but nothing else.
Yeah.
But I guess it's every woman to her own, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then this will have a very similar setup as the other female, the other male equivalent to the Camazot. So I have like random leveled loot on it. So I'm just going to take that because I can sell it for money. I'm going to take the Black Soul Gem and take the actual gold. And the other stuff can just stay as it is. I'm not really too worried about it. Alright. So that's that. So we've already got some dead people in the cart here. Wake up. Well, you ain't going to wake up now, is he?
No, you've just blasted him in the end.
Well, yeah, he's going to have an ice cold through his brain.
So if he wasn't dead, he was a sure dead man.
Well, that's the true definition of brain freeze. Alright. the Riften sanctuary. Already, you can see it's definitely a little bit bigger.
Yes.
Okay, and everybody is dining. So we're gonna go and get the Sippo. Get Sippo's rush. Here, dragging indoors apparently.
Oh.
Let's set this up. Yep. 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 Go, Shivery.
Go, 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 guys, go.
Beat the shit into it. Ow. There's actually no one over there. EMS.
Oh.
I don't know who. Now, the problem is, I don't know who it was that tag teamed that vampire. It was me and either Bastet or either Willow.
Probably Willow. She is still sparking fire.
Well, so is Bastet. Yeah, they both are.
Maybe both of them. Maybe you have both of them.
Maybe, which is a problem for me, because that means there's more chance that people are going to want to basically beat each other up every now and then.
Yeah.
They've got an ash pile. The only thing is, this was Bray.
Oh no.
This was a little girl.
This was a little girl. Don't tell me they brought names.
Not all of them, only just some of them.
Okay.
But then, the only thing is that you come up here, you got another mysterious chest. Okay, I also have some grand soul gems filled with soul gems and some black ones. And then obviously you can see that, you got the shackles on the wall.
Yes.
Alchemy lab where you can create some potions. Some barrels. A girl's blue dress. And a torture rack. With lots of blood. And torture tools.
Yes. So Bray was tortured before she died.
It could have been Bray. It could have been. It couldn't be this guy. This guy's still at least got his clothes.
Yeah, and he's just called Corpse.
Yep. He didn't have a name. I'm just going to disrespect him.
Don't you know how to be respectable?
Funny enough, no. No, we don't. Yeah. Alright. There we go. And then, obviously, while she's here, if you wanted to, you could do some enchanting or disenchanting if you wanted to.
No, I would like to escape whilst I'm alive, thank you.
Alright. Okay, so where are we going to go next? Are we going to go left or are we going to go right?
Now, since I chose left last time and got into a bit of a dodgy situation, I think we'll go right.
Just to let you know, pretty much any direction you go in here, in any of these places, will probably get you into a dodgy situation.
Oh, okay.
This is a question of which situation is more dodgier than the other.
Well, killing children is quite a dodgy situation to be in.
Alright. So, again, we either got left or we got right. Just to help you out, I've got left or we got right. Left or right.
Right.
You're gonna go right?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So we're going right first. Now I know there is actually a death doge just around the corner. Hello, death doge. There is someone behind that door. No, they're just gonna bring the death doge back to life. No. You will be denied your death doge. Alright.
Did you just see him vanish? Like, literally, he just vanished.
Yeah.
Into a pile of ash.
Anybody there?
No. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. The door just magically open on its own.
Ooh.
Just getting jumpy, I guess.
There you go. There's a man out. Alright, that's her down with. Alright, I said that. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the little gem, why not? At least I found where they sleep.
Well, that's no surprise to me really that they would have coffins to
Oh
sleep
yeah.
in.
Oh yeah, they were sleeping coffins. And you've got some random stuff here. But this is technically, to progress the story, this is where you would want to go. To progress the story.
Okay.
Because on here,
Why?
we have the Shadow Court gate key.
Okay.
So we're going to want to say that. We also have Source of Children.
Oh no.
We have chosen to set up a sanctuary here in Riften as we can use the orphanage as a source to get in the souls of children needed for the unborn prince. We will also be using the sanctuary as the messenger outpost, so all information from future sanctuaries will be coming through the sanctuary and then delivered to us in the Shadow Court. That is why I will be leaving the key to the entrance of the Shadow Court, but only the messenger will be given the location of the Shadow Court entrance. But I will let you know that the messenger will need to travel to Markarth to deliver any intel or discoveries to us, so make sure you have all the information that the messenger needs before they leave, as they will be away from the sanctuary for a few days. So obviously bringing up Markarth again.
Yes.
In the case that the messenger forgets the key, which that will most likely be me, I would probably end up forgetting the key after travelling for 3 days, and then it's like, shit, I don't have the key. Bollocks.
Yes, because I would remember the key and then travel for 3 days.
Yeah. But yeah, in the case that the messenger forgets the key, then I will meet up with them in the Silver Blood Inn.
Okay.
So that's technically going to be our next destination.
The Silver Blood Inn.
Yep. Be rest assured, Remnant's plan will become this world's future, and with Markarth's guidance and gift of the Unborn Prince, we will make sure that our shadow future will become our reality. D. I know. Who is D? Who is
D?
this D? It can't be the D, but who is this D?
Honestly, right, if you're in an orphanage, you've had a tough life already, and then D's like, yeah, come to me, and then they just die.
Well, that's the thing. I think I can't remember if it is in written into the lore for Elder Scrolls or at least this game or whatever. But I think it might be that once the kids get to a certain age in the orphanage, they actually get kicked out of the orphanage anyway, to make room for the younger children. I know it's unfair, isn't it, Puss?
It is. It's very unfair. I know Skyrim. It's like medieval times, but you know, it's still unfair.
Yeah. So, are they taking the kids from the orphanage, or are they just taking the kids that get eventually kicked out? That's the question.
Maybe a bit both.
Bear in mind, there's not that many kids in the orphanage anyway.
No.
But right, so, do we want to go back up that way, or do you want to go through this door whilst we're here?
You seem very keen to go through that door, so that's...
Oh no, I just want to... I'm letting you guide me through this dungeon, because I know what's behind the door, whereas you don't.
No. We'll do it whilst we're here.
We'll do it whilst here. Alright then. So,
Open
open up the sea door. I mean, the blood just outside the door should have kind of given it away a little bit. That it's not going to be
Not
too
the
great.
best place, no.
No, you're going downstairs, and next thing you see, oh look at that big ass pit,
Yes.
and then 2 Camazotts.
Maybe we need to turn around and run back up and shut the door and pretend nothing happened.
No, because the Camazotts know I'm here now.
Yeah, but once you kill them.
Alright. And everybody does the flop apparently. Alright, so we're just going to take some of that stuff. Gold emerald ring, necklace of resist frost. Yeah, I'll take that. Down. Can't get some of her stuff. Which I'll take that true shot. That might actually be useful later on. I'll do for that. And boosh. And then, oh dear.
More
So yes.
Dead body.
Yes, here is what was behind the bloody door. Dead woman, dead man, dead child. A lot of the clothes of children and people piled up.
Awful. This is awful.
And some more blood, and then I gotta be careful because last time in testing, Zuvri fell down. And obviously, once again, another pit for the dead people.
It's probably if you fell in there now, I would put it down to karma for you.
Well, if I fell in there now, I could just use Cyan's float boy magic to get me out of there.
True, but it would still be karma for creating this mod.
Right, so that means we've only got one more direction to go. I'm gonna get a blade. There's the blade and there's the shield up, and we also want to make sure I've got pulse rush. Now we gotta go this way. There we go. And just gotta go down. Get that ready. Because you've got another bloody scene here.
Oh no.
And here we have a new enemy.
Who is on fire?
Yep, it is the Eldvarg. And he's got two doges. Dude! But I'm going to take on the Eldvarg because he's a bit of a tough bastard. Or he can be. So I'm just going to... Yeah, there we go. Right, that's the Eldvarg. Might want to just stay away from him because he does explode.
Nice. Exploding fire.
Yeah. Yeah. The Eldvarg.
Nice.
The werewolf equivalent of a fire archonarch.
Nice.
And if you look in here, we've got a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh no. Those child's things.
Yeah, so it's all just a bunch of stuff. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bam, bosh.
Is this all like random loot depending on what level you are?
Yeah, it should be randomized leveled loot, but obviously it's in here because it's obviously sort of like to symbolise all the stuff that they've gotten off of people out of the many months or however long they've been doing this.
Okay.
There are some jail cells. We've got 2 children in there, which unfortunately you can't activate from here. But they do actually also have names.
Oh no.
We have Lilith and Logan.
I was quite happy with not knowing their names.
Well, now you know their names. And he's got a whole bunch of dead women in there. Then you go over here, a shite ton of dead bandits. And over here, just some bloody bones with a children's piece of clothing in there.
Because that was a child.
Yep, child. You can see you got some hand cages, dead child in there, dead headless child in there, dead bandit in there. And yeah, and once again, the Eldvarg doing the Pete Townsend. But right, that's it for this one, but we know where we're going. We know our destination.
Get us out of this creepy, awful place.
Alright, I'm just gonna take my time.
Don't you dare! Fucking hurry up!
Alright, I'm going. Right, but we need to go off to Markarth now.
You know I like happy things.
Yeah, I know. Right, so we'll be back when we are in Markarth. Alright, and here we are in the Silver Blood Inn. I mean, this should be easy enough to find, so I'm not going to really worry too about showing you where it is. But what you're going to want to do is, first of all, see who this is. Who are you? You are a Dreamer. Good for you. Anyway, that's part of another mod, so I'm not worried about that. What we're going to do is you want to come into the left corridor to this part, and then come into this room, and then just down here is the Warrens.
Okay.
The entrance to the Shadow Court can be found in the Warrens, but in case that we have to meet out in public, we will use the Silver Blood Inn as a meeting place. Though this itself, for me, is risky, as I cannot allow my sister to see me, for she will know instantly that something is up and will more likely inform the guards. So discretion is required on both sides. Dee.
Oh, so who is Dee's sister?
Find out.
That's the interest. That's
Playing tonight,
interesting.
Almond?
It's risky.
Everyone here is anxious to hear the old ballads performed by
You know, so they go.
Scottish
So that's
songs.
their clue.
Son, I know thousands.
Right,
of
so
your
let's go to the warrants.
If I
Alright, so just in case if you're kind of newish to the game or whatever that and never really been to the warrants, easiest way to get there is just go down here, go across this bridge, go over to this ledge, drop down, and bosh.
Okay, more than likely if I did that, I think I would die.
Probably. Right, now that we're in the warrants, so what you're gonna just need to do is just basically just go to every, effectively you'll probably just pretty much go to every door to just check them, but the one you're looking for is just where it just says unlock door.
Okay, but it says it requires a key.
It requires a key, but that key is the key that we got from the Riften Sanctuary.
Ah, I see.
There we go. There we go through. There you got a bit. It's like, oh no. That's like the Dwemer place, is it? There we go through into a Dwemer ruin. Alright. So we are in Dwemer. Now, technically, if we look back, there is a torch just on the ground here. So you can take that torch to give yourself a bit of light on. Or you can just search the dead body. Oh, haha.
Now, why would you put a marker and be like, here's a dead body?
Oh no, that torch was hers.
Oh.
But she died. She deaded. But the only difference is that it doesn't seem to be like a vampire attack or a vampire killing.
No.
But what's the? Let's just be disrespectful to the dead once more and rob them. So I'm going to take the Skull Amulet. I'm not going to worry too much about the armor. I'll take the arrows. But I probably will take her weapons. Alright.
She is a woman. How could you disrespect a woman like
Oh,
that?
what's she going to do with it? No, I'm just going to let her slowly crisp away.
You're just going to burn her.
Yeah.
God.
Down here we have our friendly little spider. Lots of webs, and spider! Shadow spider!
Go. Go, please go.
And there you go. You know,
Hey.
looking after the shadow spider isn't too difficult. It's
No.
just retextured to look a little bit different.
That's cool.
But it had the same kind of stuff as a normal spider.
Just venom.
Yeah. Alright, so we can through the tunnel.
Are there any bees in there?
No, there's no bees. Alright, so we just carried on straight ahead to find the Shadow Court. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Now, I'm not going to look around the entire Shadow Court because it is a kind of a biggish area. So I'm just going to go down the main, sort of like what the main path is.
And we like to leave a few surprises.
A few little things for you lot to find. But what I'm going to do here, very quickly first, is we are going to go and get out the Zebu. We are going to activate Pulse Rush. We are going to draw an arrow, and we are going to shoot roughly there.
Nice. Nice, babe, nice.
Yeah. Bitch ain't gonna ambush me on the belly bridge. Right, so just gonna go around the plants. See, you can go a little bit up that way as well, but that I'll leave for other players to go and investigate. Apart from there is a vampire just up there.
Nice.
That's that one down. Okay. I've got 4 dragon bow and arrows left. That is not good.
No, you should not be relying on them like you are.
Well, I'm gonna have to, because well, at least I get one of them back. And I'm kind of gonna have to, because they're my best arrow.
You You should have collected some more crafts.
I'm gonna get that one before it goes behind a tree where I can't hit it. And then get rid of that one. Right, cool. That's those 2 vampires now. Alright. So far, nothing too crazy, nothing too difficult. I mean, you got shot in the thigh. I don't know how you died by getting shot in the thigh, but you got shot in the thigh. And he got shot basically in the butt. Butt shot.
Butt shot. Eye shot and butt shot.
Yeah, and the problem is, it's wedged up so far up his ass, I can't get it back off of him. So
Good. Do you don't want to pull someone out of someone else?
Well, I don't know if I would really want to use that arrow again.
No,
if it's been stuck up someone's arse.
Exactly, babe. Exactly. Leave it.
Alright, so we got another creepy looking forest. I mean, look, come on, this bit is big enough. You've even got birds. You got the road birds.
Mm.
Now, there is a reason why I'm sneaking at the moment.
To annoy me.
Yeah, just to annoy everybody at home.
Yeah.
I want it to be as very slow as possible. No, there is another particular reason why I'm sneaking. And it's called just over there. Can you see him?
Yes, I can see him.
So I've got to deal with it. Bastard. Alright, so we do have a dragon encounter called Sivath Vurlock. Yeah. So we are going to use a prime elixir, a king shot, to increase my archery skill.
Mm-hmm.
We're already sneaking. And then we're also going to activate Pulse Rush as well, to give myself the best blade chance of nice buffs against Sivath Vurlock.
Okay.
And there we go. Right. Right. There you go. This is Sivath Vurlock.
He's quite a pretty dragon.
It's a pretty dead dragon as well. Alright, so there you go. That's Sivath. There's your first mini boss.
Nice.
Alright, so now we get that back out again. Get the sword out. Ready. Shield. Don't worry, there's not a second dragon in here, it's just the sword.
But he's still not dead.
No, still not D. And here we are. The Shadow Castle.
Ooh.
Alright, so into the Shadow Castle we go. Alright, and here we are inside, and it's already got, as you can see, we've already got a dead person. Just over there. And a couple more dead people hanging up in cages. Lovely. What a lovely sight.
There's lots and lots of dead people in this mod.
Oh yeah. Dead people everywhere.
Far too many.
There's also death doges everywhere as well.
Yeah.
Death doge. Straight in the snoot. Another death doge over there. So, death doge. Death doge.
Death doge.
What's the name? Wants to see this one. You got any big on you? Apparently you do. I'll take your money. Take that. And that's about it. That's all I really need. Yeah, I mean her eyes kind of look soulless.
Yes. And she had chicken breast for a reason, babe.
Yeah, I kind of put my hand in her stomach. You know, there's a hole there already, so it's easy enough to reach in.
Do I need to worry for my own safety?
Yes.
Okay. I'll run now, yeah?
Yeah, you may as well. A little bit of a sneak through. I mean, they got time to have some fancy furniture.
Yeah.
So maybe they're not all that bad.
No, babe, they're bad. They are bad.
Pulse rush ready. And fire.
Well, only one.
There's one. Maybe some. There's definitely one more. There they are. Oh, straight in the head.
Ooh. Headshot.
And I think, if I'm correct, there's one up here somewhere.
So I can't see anyone at the moment.
They might have moved. I mean, there's a Camazotz down there.
No, is that the one you're looking for? Or
No,
is that a different one?
no, but there is. Okay, there was apparently a second one. I don't remember putting the second one there. And there's the other vampire.
That's a shiny vampire.
Screw it, I'm just gonna punch him.
Because apparently that's the answer to everything.
Half-time punching is actually more for my character anyways. Half-time punching is actually more powerful than using weapons. I don't really need that. But, you know, again, unfortunately you can't really take any of the weapons or any of the armour, but you know, you can have a look at all of them. You can have a look at the vampire armour. Some banded armour, some vampire lord armour.
No. I don't think people want to, babe.
But you can do your smithing whilst you're here. You know, you've got some iron ingots down there, you got, obviously, forged there, smelter over there, Jupiter's armour here.
Mhm.
And the question is, who's Jupiter?
Oh no! Don't say Jupiter the child.
No, because this is a full armour set. So we've got Jupiter's scaled armour, Jupiter's gauntlets, Jupiter's boots, Jupiter's bow, Jupiter's sword. Note.
Oh no!
I've been hearing about children going missing across Skyrim, and that lately there has been some sightings of some shady folk in the city of Markarth. Do these shady folk have anything to do with my Casa going missing? No, she's not talking about a casserole. She's talking about Casa. I also ran into a Redguard woman called Saha, who was also looking for her missing children Lilith and Logan.
Oh no! They're the ones that are dead in the prison in
Riften. Problem is, Saha couldn't be any further away from them. And then she still died, so even with coming here, she still wouldn't have found her children.
That's dark and kind of horrible.
We decided to work together and look for clues in Markarth, as the city guard here ain't doing nothing about it. And that's the end of the note.
Babe, that's dark.
Alright, I'm pretty sure in a minute it's probably going to get a little bit worse for you.
Great.
Look at that. I don't need that. Alright. So if you come down here, you know, you got some random stuff here. More John's clothes, Dawn Guard armor, mantled clothes. Able to find a few bits and pieces. They can use take if you want. Bada bing, bada boom. Come around here. You get a nice little boss chest. Bada bing, bada boom. Blood on tap.
No.
Oh. Well, obviously, you know, it's got to come from somewhere.
No, babe.
You know, but you know, it's not just one side; it's also on the other side.
That's just crude. I'm gonna have some vivid dreams tonight. Thanks to you.
You know, but it's just like, yeah, I've got to. Well, yeah, you're probably gonna have some nightmares and stuff. But it is also a question of just how many people have these vampires killed?
Quite a lot. Considering there's men, women, and children.
And also now they also just have basically generalized blood on tap.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, if I go up here, I mean, yeah, I can look up, there's a dead person up there, and I can drink some blood if I wanted to. Nom, 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 nom.
No. You are Tetra, you are not a vampire. You do not need it.
I was close to being a vampire.
No.
Well, I suppose that all I can do then is just carry on taking out the rest of the vampires.
Yeah, killed a lot of them at this rate.
There's one sat there, so hold up. Wait, something went flying. Just gonna kill that. Oh dear. Alvarg.
Uh-oh.
I have an Alvarg.
Oh no.
Take out the Alvarg. Let's just get... just ran out of magic.
No.
Right, that's you. And... bit of a violent death for you. I mean, looking at the Alvarg's already blown up.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Alvarg, Deja Heart, some fire salts.
Nice.
So you get some rare alchemical ingredients. Alright, so we have a journal. And if you go up here, we also have gestation test. Question is, which one would you like me to read first?
Neither. Can we just go?
Nope.
Go with the journal.
The journal. Alright then. I'm surprised that our soul farm Jupiter's spirit has not broken yet. I mean, I've had her 5 times in the past 3 days, and that's just me alone. By now, anyone else would have broke or at least died, surely. Is it possibly some kind of side effect of the experiment, or maybe a mother's love? Well, we'll find out soon enough, as her daughter Cassa is next in the lineup for their soul to be taken and fed to the unborn prince. So we'll get to see if that finally breaks her. We'll also have to increase the amount of forced insemination to see how much the female can withstand after the gestation experiment before either failing and the subject dying or before the effects possibly wear off.
That is just awful. That's awful.
Well, that's the whole point of the disclaimer at the beginning of the video.
Yes. I'm just making it clear as a woman that this is fucking awful.
And lucky enough, I knew this would be awful going into it.
Says you, who sat here with a massive smile on your face.
I'm just smiling because I like the fact that it's actually having a shock factor to it, which is the whole what is the
A shock factor is having a very, very good shock factor.
But we got the gestation journal to read now.
Oh yeah, go on then.
Right. Now he have found a way to speed up the gestation period and the fertility rates of the female subjects. The other sanctuaries have also been instructed that they must do what needs to be done to get the results that we are looking for. If this means by using force against the women, then that's what must be done. I am aware that Daisy will not like this forceful approach, as she still has nightmares of her abuse, but it must be done. Though she has stated that she will allow it on one special circumstance, though she has not said what this circumstance is. I have also sent out instruction to the sanctuary that our own women, not just the test subjects, their own women, should follow these steps to increase gestation and fertility, so we may be able to achieve double the output. We do not know how many children and infant souls are needed for the unborn prince, but due to the unborn prince being part Daedra, we can only assume that it may be quite a few, possibly even hundreds. We have been doing the same process here within the dungeons, but in our early experiments, for the faster gestation, our early test subject died. We did manage to keep one test subject alive, this Jupiter, I believe her name is. She originally came here looking for her daughter. Though we do not know how she got in originally, so Daisy wanted to increase the security. While now, we do still use Jupiter as a soul farm, but we have decided to keep it to just being her as to not raise too much suspicion with Daisy. As for the women in the court, who are not test subjects, again to not arouse suspicion with Daisy, we make sure that they are willing to be carriers.
Double-ended sword, but it's still awful.
But see, that's the thing. It's a more now. There's also with this Daisy, which if you played the original Where Darkness Dwells, you will know who Daisy is.
Yes.
And Daisy's backstory.
And Daisy's sister.
But the thing with that is she's in kind of like a moral confliction with what she has to do to what she wants to do to what she needs to do. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
for her, it's a bit of a grey area.
Yeah. And from reading that, there is stuff that she doesn't know.
Yeah, so they're not telling her everything that's going on. But what we're going to do first is we are going to go into the basement. Now,
Woo!
woo, dead people. Castle basement.
Woo!
Nope, not dead bodies. Or Alvarg.
They can stay. They're alright.
Look at that giant beast, look at him.
Yeah? Keeps himself warm in the winter, because he has fire.
Oh, I was using no wonder why he was hurting me that much. I was using Mara's kiss, not pulse rush. I need pulse rush for these Alvarg. They can pack a bit of a punch.
Yeah, you're the one that made them, so...
Yeah, but let's just get out of that area. Oh, hey.
Nope.
No. Explosion is still going to hit me. Right, we're just going to do a little cheat here. Oh my god, look at all my stats going down. Oh, I've been given fucking... I've got the vampire disease again now, and I don't have a potion. God damn it. God damn it, god damn it. Anything can I increase that would be helpful?
That's just karma for creating this mob bone. Because you've had vampire disease twice.
Oh, can I get rid of these guys quickly then? Come here. How about you don't heal yourself? Dick. Right, so that's everybody sorted out. Dead man, dead boy, big ass buckets of blood, lots of blood. Sometimes you might get the vampires to just suddenly pop out the coffins.
Why? Are they meant to?
Yeah, because they sleep in them, don't they?
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
Right, but in here you might be able to find like some random stuff. You find like a potion of blood here, and you might find some books you possibly didn't have before. And just down the other, you get a little bit of loot from the dead bodies, from the Alvarg, from the chests that you can find. A little bit of light going on. Another children's doll.
That's just to keep everyone happy, isn't it? Oh look, there's a light aside from going through all these sanctuaries.
Oh, here's all the children's. Here's the children. Here's the child's doll. It probably belonged to one of the dead girls in this place. Yes, it's extremely fucking happy.
No, it's fucking.
I'm being sarcastic.
I know. But I'm still going to tell you my fucking opinion.
Well, now I've got to go through a locked door.
Well, you've got lockpicks, so you should be okay.
Yeah, but fuck that. Because Alvarg, that's why.
Oh well.
This time I've got to deal with two of them at the same time.
And you've been diseased.
Yeah. God, I hate these Alvargs sometimes. I'm taking half damage and they're still doing like a fifth of damage to my health. Oh, well, I'm gonna take all your bloody goddamn soul gems then. I'm gonna take some more soul gems, just the ones that I've filled, because my carry rate's starting to get up a little bit now. And even more soul gems. Again, all of these gems are filled with souls. Well, not these ones, but these ones. So that was three chests.
Yeah.
With filled soul gems, which the only soul gems that they're filling are being filled with the souls of children. That's 39 children dead.
Yes. Which is
A lot. Oh no, wait a minute. There's another. Add another 13 to that. 50. It's 52.
52.
So obviously they're not just getting all the children from Skyrim. Oh no, there's another 13 more here. There's another 13. Basically, they've killed a lot of children, or at least have done forced births to create this many children.
And you think it's okay to take those souls?
Would you rather than go to a slightly better use, or to feed a Daedric prince who's still yet to be born?
Neither, really. They should be let out of their soul gems and just have a respectful...
Well, actually, it's also at the same time, it's probably better to them to not be used at all on premise of, because if I use them, technically that soul goes to the soul cairn. And then eventually that soul is absorbed by the ideal masters. So it's better for me just to take the soul gems, store them away, their souls stay within that soul gem, and nobody else decides to come in here, plunge the place, and use those kids' souls to enchant weapons or whatever like that. Don't worry, we'll probably do that further down the line.
No. You take the soul gems, you dig a hole, you put them in the hole, and you lay them to rest.
So you want me to bury them, basically?
Yeah. Be respectful.
First off, we got to figure out this room. As you can see, we've got some scratches all over the bloody floor. More scratches over the floor.
Because they've struggled.
Yeah, but the thing is though, they're still they start to kill their own kind.
Yes, because they've run out of people.
Kill their own kind. Here's some abominations. And you got another abomination there. Then you go over here. There's another abomination. Then you go in here. There's nothing in here. There's nothing. Oh, there's an empty one. But you go in here. Oh, there's dead little Timmy.
No.
And then, fortunately, you go over here. There's one that's been in here for quite a wee bit of time. And then you go over here. Then, oh, hello. We have a live one.
See, at least she's alive.
Yeah, but she is kind of standing in a puddle.
Oh no.
And there is blood all over the wall. So, it's not amazingly great. But yeah, at least she's still alive.
For now.
No, for the next thing now, I've got to actually get her out. No, just get her out, you just literally go over here. Kill this fucker. Now, just in case if people get to this point and they want to, open up the cages to let her out, for some reason, I don't know why, because normally it would be you pull the lever once, and normally the gates would open. For some reason on this one, they don't. So what you gotta do is literally pull it again, and then they open. I don't know why it does that, because I never set it to do that. But, you just literally all you gotta do is just pull the lever twice, and then bosh. Right, but here we have Jupiter.
Try not to set anything on fire.
Can
right?
you give her armor back?
Well, that's the thing, I'm gonna follow me, I need your help.
Lead the way.
I'm gonna get her to follow. And then if we go to items, down, and I didn't even talk to her again. Right, wait. Hey,
I got your back.
Yes. Yes, she's gonna hit you.
What do you want me to carry?
Oh, and I should now go and give her all her stuff. So there you go, there you go, there you go. And we're gonna buy it. There you go, there you go. And you can have some arrows to go along with your stuff as well. And then boosh. Right. There we go.
Lead on.
So now we have Jupiter. Now there are obviously more cases that you can open up, you know, so you can pull that, bosh, there you go, you can get to there. It's the same with down here. Just gotta deal with this fucker. Alright. And again, you can just, you know, just an example, you gotta flip it twice, and then it opens the gate, where you can find more abominations. Possibly even more dead people, dead children, dead women. That's a very big bloody mess. She is, you know, kind of cut all over, so she probably didn't have a very good time. You don't need to put that right in my face.
Why not?
Because then you might blow out the audio. There's some technical stuff there. Right.
Okay.
So we're going to now leave the basement.
Yeah.
And we're going to carry on.
At least, right? A positive is we've saved Jupiter
Yep, so you do at least get to save one person.
out of millions.
Alright, so, I mean, yeah, as soon as you come out there, oh, look at that fucking headless child. Lovely.
I know. You've taken us to some dark places today.
Alright, so now we just got to carry on, but we've already been down that way, we searched everything down there, so we just got to go up this way.
It's not very romantic, is it?
Well, yeah, lucky enough I never said it was going to be. But we are actually about to get to what, in testing, actually seemed to be quite a bit of a difficult fight.
Okay.
Because we know that Daisy's here.
Yes.
She's been mentioned by name in journal. So if we go up here, we are going to bump into Daisy. She's just over there with a bow.
Nice.
From which we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vampires. 6 high-level vampires and Daisy.
So what's best to do? Deal with the vampires and Daisy? Or do you deal
I would
with
say
Daisy?
the best thing to do is probably to deal with Daisy first.
Right,
Because she can also summon a gargoyle. Let alone the armor she has and the weapons she has is enchanted at the same time. Oh god. I'm probably going to end up turning into a vampire by the end of this because I don't have a potion to cure disease here. So I'm probably going to be pretty much boned for this. Alright, so I'm trying to think, do I just go charging in with this one? Might be a good idea, just to go charging in. Just beat the crap into her. Yeah, fuck it. So it's got blah 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 blah. This is what I got on my things here. Pushing the warrior, drafted the warrior. Problem is, I don't know if they will stack. That's the only thing. Oh, and one way to find out if this is going to work is go charge in.
Yeah.
Go charge that Daisy. Right, and then we'll just do, say, potion of the warrior first. I'm interested in the Daisy. Come here. See, you can see I'm barely doing any damage to her. Yeah.
Yeah, she is. She's one tough.
Yeah, she's a bit of a tough one. Blah, blah, blah. Already got stamina there. Kiss. Alright, right, drastic measures call, drastic action calls for drastic measures at this kind of point. Okay, we're gonna try again, but this time we're not gonna bother using a weapon, and we're just gonna go straight for the fucking hands. Get that up, it's ready, so it's boom. Get out of the way. There we go, Mara's kiss. Oh, it's because my stamina. It's because my stamina keeps disappearing. That's all it is. That's what I was trying to do there. Okay. See, in this case, the normal vampires aren't that bad. They're not a problem. Again, it's primarily Daisy who's the issue here. Right, screw that lady. She can have an icicle in the face. Right. See, now we got all of them out of the way. The rest of this shouldn't be too bad.
Okay.
Just need to wait for my health to get back because it's a bit low. Yes. Oh, bloody Gargoyle, no way. Get out of here, Gargoyle. But speaking of fucking, the sword is barely doing diddly shit.
Can you use solar wind for that?
No, just... No, the problem is, she's just incredibly strong. Okay, again, not anything else that's going to help me here. Specimen of beauty. I suppose I could try one of these dudes.
Yeah?
Let's go for... Right, we'll go for a maze protector, see what that does. Once I've actually got some magicka to use it. No, go away. Nobody likes you, mate. Problem is I didn't actually bring anything that thing. Carry capacity, okay, conflict. I mean, I could try that and that. Have that. What's my sword doing? What's this sword doing now? Because that's 431. Oh, you know what? Get a different sword up. Yes, use your fire. Health going down. Alright, then we go to here, we increase the health, get the health back up, and then we go for... Can I do one-handed? Alright, increase the one-handed, get my health back up, run back down. Come here, Diddy.
She's so nearly dead.
And that's Daisy dying.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, the problem is my health is still going down a little bit. Nope, right, Daisy's done.
Daisy is done.
God, Daisy, you're a bitch.
She's a bitch.
Yeah. Tough challenge for Daisy. Well, she's got a Daedra heart.
Yeah?
She's not a Daedra.
Ah.
I'll take her heart. She can take her gold. But then here, she has the obsidian armor. Which will probably explain why she can tank so much. So, obsidian armor increases magic resistance by 80%, plus 60 damage resistance if wearer is undead. Enemy power attacks will stagger the attacker. Okay. Bows do 50% more damage, increases the magic by 60 points, slot picking is 50% easier. Wearer is muffled to move silently, stamina regenerates 125% faster. Combat skills are all 10% more effective, all spells cost 10% less magicka, enchantments are 10% more powerful, stealth skills are 10% more effective. And she's got Daedra arrows, she has that one, she has the Deathly Hollow, which target takes 15 points of frost damage to health and stamina. If target dies within 5 seconds, fills the sword gem, undead targets take triple damage.
Nice, that's useful then.
Yeah, but then she also has a journal.
What is in her journal?
I know, well, I'm going to have to read it, no?
Yeah.
Because this is the last piece of reading material.
And the puzzle.
Willow, if you're reading this, then that means you've had to kill me for a second time. Though Willow's not actually here, but that's a technical issue. Though I cannot forgive you for not being there when I needed you most, I can't blame you for doing what you had to do. But I'm sure you are also confused as to what's going on.
Yes. I can vouch for Willow.
As you know, it began back when I was enthralled by von Lucarad, and was part of his experiments to create a daughter of Cold Harbour. The scars he left on my body have been healed, but the mental scars are harder to heal. But after you and your friend killed me, my soul travelled to Cold Harbour, where, as you could probably guess, my body was used once again. I was weak and pathetic. I still have visions of them forcing themselves on top of me. But then I saw him. I saw Molag Bal himself, and I'm not sure what he saw in me. One day, I'm the plaything for the damned. Then the next day, I'm being summoned to Molag Bal's court. I'm not sure what came over me, but his power, his aura. I found myself enthralled again, but this time by a Daedra, by a god.
Okay, that's a bit strange.
He promised me a new chance at life, a chance to have strength, a new body, and to have chance to have my revenge against you.
Okay.
And all I needed to do was for one last time was to be a plaything for him, for man, because we were assholes. So as I laid there, I couldn't help but think of how I would have my revenge against you. I thought to myself that a quick and painless death was not what you deserved, and a slow and painful death was too good for you. But as Molag Bal finished, and the godly ecstasy flowed through my blood, I knew what you deserved. I would put you through all the same torture that I had to go through because you weren't there to save me when I was scared, beaten, and raped. Now, I know you're wondering why was I willing to put myself through it one more time if it seems to be so, well, I seem to be so affected by it and loathing myself over it. Well, revenge is a savage beast. And now I find myself back in Nirn, bearing Molag Bal's child. Molag Bal instructed me to seek out Remnant within this shadow court, as it has what I need to feed my unborn child, this unborn prince. Remnant has a pact with Molag Bal to bring shadow and darkness to Tamriel. Unlike that fool Harkon, this is not some stupid prophecy that requires the weapon of an Aedra that can so easily be used against himself, or like von Lucarad's plan because of some selfish god complex.
Okay.
Remnant, the unborn prince, and I are going to bring Tamriel to its knees, and Molag Bal will become the king of this world, and my child and I will rule it by his side, our new kingdom, our shadow kingdom.
Okay, that's some things. That's another double-ended sword. And poor Willow. Obviously, she couldn't make it to this episode, but poor Willow, she's killed her sister once, right? And now she's got to do it.
Well, her sister had a chance of being brought back to life, but unfortunately we've had to kill her sister again. And just to get some little bits of closure, unfortunately for Jupiter, wherever she went, she's around here somewhere. This pile of ash, and the pile of ash was her daughter.
That's awful.
So we got that. Oh, she's. I'm not surprised she's sitting down. She kind of probably would need to sit down after that.
Yes.
Right, but we still actually got one more area to go. Because the only thing that still hasn't been revealed is who is Remnant.
True. He needs some beating. He needs to be dead. If he thinks this is how women should be treated.
But the question is all of this? Is it Remnant's idea? Is it Daisy's idea? Is it Modok Ball's idea? Or is it a collective?
It's a collective.
Yeah, so it's like, are they all to blame, or is one particular person to blame here?
All to blame. It shouldn't have happened in the first place.
Yeah, so we're going to wear the obsidian armor for this. I think things might not be as strong. I mean, they've still got a bit of strength to them. But right, so what we got to do now is go through here into the Undercroft. And this is the last area.
Okay.
Alright, and here we are in the final room. It's a wee bit dark.
Yeah, why is it so dark?
Well, I kind of slightly altered the lighting to make it darker. And oh dear.
Oh no.
Alright, so I'm gonna want to do it. I just want to do a quick little test here. I just want to see how strong he actually is. Because when I did this in testing, he was actually easier than Daisy.
Oh, okay.
So how strong are you? Remnant, my friend, how strong are you? I mean, you could take a bit of it. Got it. Yeah. Ow, that's kind of like half my health gone pretty much. Okay, we just brought a friend to life. Get out of here. Don't want to deal with that shit. Oh, we seem to be frozen in place. Yo. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. How much is his health regenerating? Oh god. Okay. His brain just kicked back in. No, Jesus. Okay, you have to attack him quite frequently. Ow. My health.
Yeah, he's literally munching you.
Okay, so here's the problem. Oh, hello. It's his health. He's got his. No, that's the Riften. Get out of here. Yeah, you kind of have to attack him quite frequently because he does get his health back quite easily. No. No, you will not. Ow.
Nice. He ate you.
Right, so he's actually a lot tougher than he looks.
Yes, definitely.
Right, so pulse rush. Dun dun dun. Right. I do now apologise to people. Alright, so he's finally down. Ugh, that took a while. Now I had to cheese it because there's no way I don't think I would be able to beat him naturally. I didn't have enough stuff left to give me the buffs that I needed to do it. So he could also be quite a tricky fight. Yeah. Right. Should we have a look at what Remnant has?
Yeah.
Obviously he's going to have all the arrows, well, so many arrows I shot at him.
Nice.
A whole bunch of black soul gems. I'll take them. I don't really want bloody rags. I'll take the Daisy hearts. He's got Daisy's heart.
See, that's wrong on so many levels.
Yeah, right. I'm going to take Daisy's heart. But also there is actually an ability to conjure Daisy.
Okay.
So take that, so we'll learn that. It's got some other, like, other weapons and armours that are enchanted, but also Soul Reaper.
Ooh.
So we're going to take Soul Reaper. Alright. Now, here's where another kind of sort of like moral kind of grey kind of area kind of comes in. Oh my god, I gotta find it in a massive list of things here. Here we are. Conjured Daisy. So, it's Conjured Daisy from Cold Harbour for 300 seconds.
Okay.
Obviously, I can't use that at the moment because it's costing too much. But it's to look at it from the perspective of Willow.
Yeah.
She lost her entire family. She had to kill her sister. Her sister comes back to life. She has to kill her sister a second time.
Yeah.
And then she can conjure the spirit of her sister to come and fight for her.
That. At this point, Willow should go fuck it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, is it morally grey to use it? Is it morally right to use it? Is it morally wrong to use it? If you're going to look at it from that kind of perspective.
It's morally... Depends... See, the way I portray it is that obviously I have sisters.
Yeah.
So it's morally wrong to kill them both in the foot. To kill Daisy twice is morally wrong. Even though I'm not condemning what she has chosen. Well, she didn't really choose to do it. She was more forced to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's another thing. That's another thing that you could sort of like to think about is, was at the end of all of this, was Daisy actually used as a puppet again?
But to be fair, Willow's grieved for her sister once, and then she'll be grieving again. So does she actually want to go through the pain of actually doing it a third time?
Yeah,
and then a fourth time, and how many times?
Yeah. So it's all like, yeah. But the thing is, that Conjuring Daisy one, you can use it as many times as you want.
Yeah.
It's just that it lasts for 300 seconds, and then once it runs out, you can do it again.
Yeah.
Last 300 seconds, do it again. So it's like, would you, if you're looking at it from a role play kind of perspective as well, would you want to keep doing that in front of Willow all the time?
No.
So it's kind of a morally grey spell. So, so technically, really, the end of this, I mean, yes, you've put an end to this, to whatever their evil plan was, which is just basically to take over the world. You've put an end to it. But there's a lot of moral grey areas.
Yes. There is a lot of, like, double-ended swords, and a lot of kind of grey areas.
But then also at the same time, blatant areas of just pure nope.
No. Like Jupiter, right? You save her, so you're like, oh yeah, okay. I actually get to save a woman from these evil crimes that women shouldn't go through.
No.
Okay? So, technically, you're like, right, okay, I've got her armour, I can give her back her armour, everything's fine. You walk in there, you walk into the next bit, and the ashes are there of her children. Now that, no wonder she had to go and sit down. Because that's just soul destroying.
No.
That's so destroying. Because just think how long she searched for. She would have been going quite mental because she wants her family back and her children back, and
And you obviously got everything else that the vampires are also doing.
Yes.
It's a painful. It must have been a very painful existence.
Yes.
At that point.
Yes.
Right. So.
And very downgrading to women.
Yeah. So that's why that in the description I'm going to do something very similar that I did with the Where Darkness Dwells video. Because obviously the Where Darkness Dwells mod, the first one, obviously also covers a lot of subjects that are either the same or very similar to this.
Yes.
So again, if you've either had to go through something that's either has been coded in this, or at least something fairly similar,
Yeah.
or if you know someone who's had to gone through this, is going through this kind of stuff, and now I happen to deal with this kind of stuff, but they're struggling with it. I will leave some links in the description below for places where they can go and seek help, seek advice,
Yes.
and stuff like that. Which groups and help groups are going to be just yet, I don't know, because always I will need to have a look, as well as also I do need to think about demographic of nationality of audience as well. So obviously I'll probably want to put something that's American, something that's English for the UK, something that's for the USA, and one or two of them possibly major countries as well. But there will be links in the description below to websites where you can get advice, you can seek answers, this, that, and the other kind of thing.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't help generally in the end, at least then it might give you, if you're someone who's not going through it, but you know someone who's going through it, you might be able to get some answers on there to help you understand what they're going through and how it's affecting them.
Yeah. They can always drop us a message and we can sort it.
Yeah. So there's going to be no fancy, please describe to this all this down, because obviously this is a bit more of a somber kind of ending.
Yeah,
it's a bit more of a kind of ending.
It's a tough.
It could be tough subject matter for some people to go through and to cover out, or even just to read.
Exactly, even to just look at.
So until the next time, I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.